Hello, and welcome to the 71st episode of Rivers Arcade Review. My name is Ed. This channel is dedicated to the coin-operated video games of yesteryear. Today I'll be reviewing a favorite of mine, Galaga 88. Galaga 88 was released in 1987 by Namco. My first time playing this game was at Aladdin's Castle Arcade inside of the Chicago Ridge Mall in Chicago Ridge, Illinois. Galaga 88 is a space shooter game in which you control your ship with a two-way left-right joystick and a fire button. Galaga 88 is the second sequel of the game Galaga. This game plays very similarly to the original, in which you need to shoot your way through a large number of aliens and other obstacles to reach the final mothership. Instead of the original 3 enemies, there are many different enemies that will differ from wave to wave. The game begins with a twist compared to other Galaga games. You are allowed to choose whether you begin the game with a single or a double ship. If you choose to begin with a single ship, you will receive all the extra ships that are included for your purchase. For example, if management setting gives you 5 ships, you will have 4 remaining in your stock. If you choose to begin with a double ship, you will have 3 ships remaining in your stock. Another big difference is the bosses will now be able to capture your double ships. Just like the original game, if you shoot the boss with their ship in tow, the double ship will join yours and you will now have triple firepower. Just like before, you will need to be careful not to shoot your ship while it is in tow because it will destroy one of your ships, although the remaining ship will stay safe. If the boss has one of your ships in tow, your ship will be red, but if it's towing a double ship, the ship will be blue. Just like the original Galaga, if you shoot the boss that's holding your ship while in formation, your ship will become an enemy and it will try to destroy you. Although if you let it go off screen, it will return on the next level. Similarly to Galaga, there are bonus stages called That's Galactic Dancing on levels 3, 7, 14, 18, 22, and 26. Similarly to the original challenge stages, smaller groups of enemies will appear on the screen, although they will dance around the screen in looping and other dance patterns accompanied to music before leaving the screen. You will earn 100 points for each enemy destroyed, and you will earn a bonus for destroying them all. You'll earn 10,000 points for stages 3, 7, and 14, 15,000 points for stage 18, 20,000 points for stage 22, and 25,000 points for stage 26. There is a trick that will allow you to take a short break. If you don't touch any of the controls during That's Galactic Dancing stages, you will be awarded a secret bonus, which will award you bonus points. You will earn 10,000 points for levels 3, 7, and 14, 15,000 points for level 18, and 20,000 points for levels 22 and 26. Starting with level 4, there will be blue asteroids about halfway up the playfield at the beginning of each level. Shooting these asteroids will earn you 50 points. Also, shooting the first asteroid will release a blue canister bomb that will fall downward that you can collect. Collecting this bomb will earn you 500 points and it will go into storage below your ship. You can only stock 2 of these bombs at a time. After your bonus points are awarded for each Galactic Dancing stage, you will automatically launch the bombs about halfway up the playfield and they will explode. If you have 1 bomb, it will explode safely and the game will continue, although if there are 2 bombs, the explosion will rip a hole in space, causing your ship to warp to another dimension. You will earn bonus points for warping. You'll earn 10,000 points for your first warp, and it will increase 10,000 points each warp until you reach Dimension 5 for 40,000 points. The game plays in 5 different dimensions. Each dimension will have different enemies and patterns. The first set of aliens will have 4 different enemies. The lowest rows will have red aliens that score 50 points each in formation and 100 points when charging. The next set of enemies are light blue aliens that score 80 points in formation and 160 while charging. The next enemies are balloon-shaped and will score 100 points each while in formation and 200 points while charging. And the new bosses are worth 150 points in formation and 400 points when charging. Unlike Galaga, the bosses will not charge with escorts. Shooting the balloon enemies while charging will cause them to explode, and then 4 large sparks will shower downward in an attempt to destroy your ship. There are 3 different colors of these enemies, and each color will have a different spark pattern. Occasionally 2 of the blue aliens will join together and form a larger version of themselves that will take 3 hits to destroy and will award 500 points. The later levels will have slightly different enemies, although the scoring will be the same. Also, some of the enemies will require more hits to destroy, and if there are any scoring differences, it will be displayed on the screen when they are destroyed. One example is the balloon-shaped enemies will require 3 hits to destroy. Each hit will cause them to inflate until they explode with the 3rd hit. This game also has different backgrounds for each dimension. The most recognizable background is the remains of the battlefield from the game Bosconian. Also, levels 8 through 10 and 27 to 29, there will be a trek through an asteroid field in which you need to either avoid or destroy the asteroid. Each asteroid will take 4 shots to destroy. Each shot will turn the asteroid a lighter color. There will also be faster flying asteroids that will only take 3 shots to destroy. There will also be blue asteroids that only require the 1 shot to destroy, as well as the enemies that will also be flying through these attacks. On the levels that have the asteroids fields, there will be no entrance of the enemies like previous round. Once you clear the asteroid field, there will be a rumble and all the enemies will appear at once. The later levels will have different types of asteroids that will hide the blue canister bombs. Levels 11 through 13 and 19 through 21 will have black asteroids that require 4 shots to destroy. Levels 15 through 17 will have silver satellites that will take only 1 shot to destroy. And levels 23 through 25 will have a large moving black hole that will require 15 shots to destroy. Also, there are some enemies that can only be destroyed while charging downward because they are invulnerable while in formation or flying upward. Once you reach the 29th level, you will face a final boss. Smaller enemies will appear from the boss that will try to destroy you. It will take 20 shots to destroy said boss. Once you destroy the boss, you will be awarded a bonus, although the amount will be based on which dimension you finish, which is based on how many times you warped. If you finish on Dimension 1, you will earn 100,000 points. Dimension 2 will award 200,000 points. Dimension 3 will award 300,000 points. And Dimension 4 will award 400,000 points. You will also be awarded 10,000 points for each remaining ship in your reserve. Once you beat the final boss, you will receive an ending based on which dimension you finish on. This is relatively new for its time. For finishing on Dimension 1, you will receive the following ending. Finishing on Dimension 2 displays this ending. Finishing on the 3rd dimension will give you this ending. And finishing on Dimension 4 will give you the most positive ending of them all. I really enjoyed playing this game and highly recommend playing it in an arcade or on an emulator. I enjoyed this game more than the original Galaga, but not as much as Super ABC, so Galaga 88 warps into the 17th position overall. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any games you'd like me to review, please leave a message below or on my homepage. Please remember to hit like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned to new videos every Wednesday and Sunday.